All right, I'm going to show you this new little toy I got. I bought this pretty specifically for checking heat gaps in insulation, but in the following video, I'm going to show you some, I don't know, I'm just playing around on my ranch. You can see the cows and a rabbit and a couple other things. But I'm going to unbox it real quick, show it to you, and not really going to answer too many questions because it is new to me. So when you open the box, you get this first, and extended warranty for 3 years, a massive instruction guide. It does have multiple languages, but it has a ton of information in here. And if you really want to use the whole system, you're probably going to have to read some of this. This is a wire. If I can get it out. So this is a C to C connector, basically just an extender. And then you also get this right here, which is a C to the old iPhone attachment. So you can use this with the older type iPhones or the newer. And then this nice hard case, which is, I mean, it's great to have because thermal technology lenses are fragile. You got your little pocket here for all the wires and stuff. And then this is the actual system, all right? Not a whole lot to look at. And then you have the thermal lens. You can't touch thermal lenses. It's very bad for them. But that's the whole system. So I'm going to show you some video and talk through it a little bit. I did want to mention it does not come with this, right? So if you have an iPhone that has a hard case on it, it's not going to reach. And you're going to say, well, you got the other wire. Yeah, that's going to hit your case too, probably. So I have these things for other reasons, and I will link them with this, but you just put that on there, it extends it, and then your case can sit so it plugs in without having to remove the case. So here we are on the ranch, and I was just going to show you, here's Mrs. Cow. Flipping through the different modes here, I think that right there is probably the most helpful, but you never know in what situation you're in. It's nice to have different versions of what's hot and what's cool. You can also see on the screen where it's showing the directional degree and then the ambient temperature, the 24. I should have changed that. I'm in America, so we don't normally use Celsius. I just hadn't gotten that far into it. I was excited. So you can obviously see the quality. Now I'm hand holding this and it's windy outside, so there's some problems. And I'm just going around trying to determine, you know, the quality of this thing. Will it actually help me for what I need? That right there has got to be something, because there's nothing, that's a pile of brush. So there's got to be something causing that brush to be warm in there. I'm still figuring this thing out, but it's really cool. It comes with an app. The app allows you to record your animals or whatever you're filming, or even in an attic. And then if you're doing this, you know, like for what I said, you know, finding leaks, you can actually tag places in the app on the video where it shows the different temperatures. So that's extremely valuable for somebody looking for draft or something like that. You can link this to GPS and all kinds of things, so you can, you know, record that data. It also has a reticle, which I'll show you in just a second, and you can change the color, temperature, brightness. I mean, this thing's pretty awesome. I am impressed with what I got it for, and I think it will solve the problem. Okay, so here's your reticle. I don't find how this is totally applicable, but if you're trying to get a specific heat spot, that might help you a little bit. You can zoom in on that, and then you have, I mean, there's just, if you can imagine it, this thing has it. I found it to be really pretty reliable on spots. Occasionally when I move off of something, the heat spot will kind of move off, but overall for quality, I give it a 10 out of 10, and usability 10 out of 10. I think the instructions are really good. They could have more videos on their webpage, but pretty awesome. And that right there, we're in white hot right now. That is a rabbit. I saw it. You know, I'm doing this during the day, and I could actually see that guy out there. I was like, yep, that's a rabbit. Jackrabbit, if you're familiar with those.